Here we are, Wednesday. I was about to say Thursday morning, but it's Wednesday morning. Most of the time people are procrastinating doing the videos because they're waiting to feel it. They're waiting for that feeling before they start instead of just starting and the feeling will come. See, for me, presenting is not doing, presenting is a feeling. And what most of us do, of course, is you're waiting for this pocket of time, this imaginary feeling, which you don't even really understand or know what that feels like, but you're waiting for this, magical feeling before you're able to present or do a live. And of course, this magical feeling, which you don't really know really exists or don't know what it really feels like, but you just know that you're going to wake up one morning and go, oh my God, today's the day I do that live. This is it. And of course, something happens and you put it off till tomorrow. This afternoon, and then this afternoon comes and your mood's changed and you're like, damn it, I missed my window of opportunity. But what was that opportunity? If you don't know what the actual feeling was, then you don't know what you're waiting for. You see what I mean? It's a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy, isn't it? Of constant, perpetual procrastination. I should have done 3 P's there instead of constant. But anyway, perpetual procrastination. That was enough. That was a mouthful anyway. So there's this feeling or your understanding of a perception or fantasy of this specific feeling that you're waiting for before you go live, before you do a video, or this is perhaps the best space for you to present in on stage. And of course, it's like shit really, isn't it? Because you don't know what you're waiting for. And if you don't know what you're waiting for, it will never arrive until it kind of slaps you in the face and you go, oh my God, this is that moment, I'm going to do it live now. Which could be, considering the human nature or the human condition, maybe that's a bit to call it the human condition, is we just don't know what kind of mood we're going to wake up tomorrow. Is it Facebook Live day or creating videos day, or is it not? So you can't really put it into your plan. So, step 1, let's put an end to procrastination of your videos, because you are never, ever, ever going to be in the exact right mood, of which you don't even know what that is yet, to do your videos. You're waiting for something to come along, almost to do it for you. Almost like you just become this vessel and you're like, oh my God, this morning I am touched by an angel and it's time to do my lives. So let's take that out of the equation. What if you could just do a live whenever you wanted, knowing that the state that you're in is absolute perfect, because that will allow you to speak from that space today, and you'll be able to articulate in a different way, use different words, the same topic, you'll be able to articulate it a different way with a different feeling every single time you do a presentation. I know. I'm going to lean back on my chair now. That was a mouthful. So let's go back to step 1 of the Eggelton presenting methodology. Step 1. This took me honestly around 22 years to understand what just be you really meant. After decades of being in TV and film, and of course directors thinking they were incredibly smart, and they were going, Andrew, just be you. Just be you. You go, wow. But what does that even mean? If I am this infinite being, if I have like this infinite range of actions or reactions in any given moment, then how do you choose what one or what part of you they want to see? And that's the thing that people get stuck in with their videos, is that what does my audience want to see? They want to see me hyperactive. They want to see you as your perception or fantasy of what a presenter looks like. And it's the opposite of what they want. They want to see you working moment to moment, just articulating your value, articulating your area of expertise and giving it to your viewer. That's all it is. It doesn't matter what state you're in. Make sense? So, step 1 of the Eggelton presenting methodology is no change of state. This is a game changer. This is a game changer. You no longer have to procrastinate, and here is what you do. At some time during the day, if you have scheduled in or if you have decided that you're doing a live today, and let's face it, being on video right now is more important than it ever has been in the history of doing lives and videos, because this is where everybody is. This is our contact point right now. While some people are in lockdown and some people, most of us can't, well, we can't travel, let's be honest. This is our point of contact. It's great to have your copy, it's great to have your emails, but here is where people really get to hear and see and appreciate who you are. The essence of you can be seen, but the essence of you will never be there if you are trying to be something that you are not, and you're pretending to be a presenter. So, scaling it back, coming it right back to no change of state, step 1 of the Eggelton presenting methodology. Go live, but just before you push the button, simply don't change state. Whatever feeling you are in right now is your gift today, and let me explain. Name the state you're in. Okay, this morning, I'm a little bit agitated, I am a little bit I feel like I've got a little bit of energy that needs to be dispersed. And I'm a little bit melancholic, actually. I'm a little melancholic. I'm starting to think of all the places that I would have been already this year. This is the time of year that normally in Europe or Greece. So I'm a little bit melancholic. So now I own that. That's the state I'm in. I own that, and now the important part, I don't judge it to be right or wrong, good or bad, positive or negative towards my presenting. It just is, and I now present from that space. And because I'm presenting from that state, which is no change of state, I am now presenting from an authentic state. You are getting authentic me today, a little bit agitated, a little bit melancholic, with a whole lot of things, trimmings around the side, of course. You don't need to know why I'm feeling this way, but if I present from the state, if I present the same topic today as I do tomorrow, as I do Friday, as I do Saturday, as I do Sunday, if I did 7 more days of the same topic, each state is going to give me a unique perspective or unique language to articulate that topic. So every day it's going to be a little bit different than the other day, because I'm going to be in a slightly different mood or state. But I'm still able to articulate my zone of genius, the pieces of the puzzle that make up a world-class presenter. I'm still able to articulate this, and it doesn't matter what state I'm in. And that is pure authenticity. I don't have to change who I am to please anyone who's watching, because what you are after is the information that is in here, that is in my heart brain, which actually leads us to step 2. So each state you're in has its own unique frequency or vibration, right? And so when we learn step 2, which is head to heart brain, the state that we're in effectively is the charge, is the source of where we discover or choose our words from to articulate today's topic. So every state you're in is going to have a different frequency, and you're going to be able to choose different words from that frequency that are going to match you today, which is the vibrational match of your greatness. So if you start choosing from here, these words are going to have more weight to them. Your essence is going to be on these words. There's just more weight to them. And you can't do that if you are pretending. If you are pretending or trying to be more excitable than what you really are, you're trying to indicate to your audience that there's something that you're not, you are always going to be presenting from here. You're always going to be lacking the connection to yourself and your audience. So come back to the basics, no change of state. Step 1 of the Eggelton presenting methodology, no change of state. And you will never have to procrastinate on your videos or your lives again, for it just is.